Hi Maarten, how are you doing?
Hello.
Congratulations for your speech yesterday.
Yeah, thank you.
So we had the EFMA in Paris, conference about online banking. Maarten, you're an innovation manager at Rabobank in the Netherlands. So could you please tell us what are the opportunities and the challenges of driving innovation in a cooperative group like Rabobank in banking?
Yeah, sure, thank you. As a cooperative bank, I think we have a lot of opportunities for innovation because being a cooperative bank, we have a lot of autonomously banks in the Netherlands, about 145 banks, and these banks they can all do experiments, and we as an innovation team can make use of it. So we have a lot of eyes and ears in the country. They can say, okay, this we need to test, or we can do this, and we have a lot of areas where we can do pilots and proof of concepts and demos. So for us, it's a very nice structure to do and to innovate. On the other hand, it's also very challenging because of all those different banks. It's very hard to share knowledge across our organization, and a lot of the times the wheel is invented on different banks, so at the same time. So that's a challenge for us to get all this innovation together and to provide next steps in our organization.
So you're acting as a coordinator almost. You try to understand what's happening in the group, and then identify best practice and share that with the other parts of the group. You talked yesterday about budget, and I think we're on the same wavelength. You can do a lot, not necessarily for huge budget. Can you talk about that and the proof of concept?
We as an innovation team, what we do is look at the trends, do trend watching, and we have our own budget where we can do pilots and proof of concepts. What we do is work together with our local branches, or sometimes a communication department or an HR department, and they will pay half of the project, and we will pay half of the project. We provide the proof of concept, and if it's successful, we already have the adopter of the project, so they can adapt it, and within a couple of years it will be a product or a service. So that's the way how we work, and we have about 20 projects a year. We do it this way.
20 a year.
Yeah.
Let's talk about social media now. Social media innovation, of course. You've been very active, Rabobank, transparent, trying to engage sport sponsorship with cycling and everything. So what's the innovation in social media at Rabobank today?
I think innovation within social media, it's about, I think, 6 subjects. The first one is to have actually banking service in social media. For example, ASB Bank, who has a Facebook bank.
Do you believe in that?
Yeah, because it's then you actually use the social media as a channel where you can direct dialogue with your customer, and your customer is already on Facebook, so it's very near to your customer, and that's important. But also things like crowdfunding, which is a little bit in a slope of dissolution at the moment.
Funding, right?
Crowdfunding,
So what, for charity project? For which
kind of project? But also for what could happen is for family. The family helping each other or setting up a new business. You can use your money within your family to fund that.
Okay.
Another thing is...
it's different from P2P, from social lending, right?
It's a little bit different. It's the use of social media for funding that.
Got it.
And social media can also be used for a trend which we see is time banking. And time banking being not about money, but about sharing services. So, for example, I'm a plumber and you're a web designer.
We exchange skills.
Yeah, and I plumb your toilet and you design a website.
Why not?
And social media can help. But other very important trend is, of course, mobile and location. And if you combine that, for example, with NFC technology, payments, near-field communication, I think you can do a lot of things there in that area. People have always their mobile phone with them.
Yes.
And the other thing is, of course, social CRM, which is going to be huge to integrate all these things people leave behind at social media, integrate that in your social CRM.
Super challenging though, because it's unstructured data. You need to identify the right data among the noise.
Yeah, and you have to always ask your customer if they want it. They always have to be to opt out.
But potentially, yes, we agree that there's a possibility.
The other thing is social intranet, so the use of social media internally.
Social business.
It's just at the beginning there. Another trend is, I think, is the gaming. Gaming within social media, not only in advertisement, but in games you also see credits. And what I would really like, for example,
on Hives, like what you do with them, the payment mechanism.
That's payments within social media. So that's to support the flow of credits within social media.
Yes.
But also, if, for example, you play one game and you want to start playing in another game, you have credits built up in one game, and you want to transfer the credits to another game. And there are coming some platforms there. But I think for banks that could also be a very nice industry to be in that exchange. And you see things also like PayPal X, where PayPal is delivering API services for people to use payment services within social media. So we have the Minitix thing, where we provide these APIs, and so a lot of things happening there, and I think a lot of challenges for the next coming years.
That's quite exciting, yeah. We talk B2C, but what about B2B? Because I think the opportunity is massive with small businesses.
Absolutely, yeah. So we started a B2B community where our
a starter community, right?
A starter community, yeah, where starters could help each other with doing business, and of course we listen to them and we can help them also, but essentially is to help each other. And I think the learnings we now have in the B2C world will be translated to the B2B world the next year. So that's also a very nice step. Yeah.
Okay, the next innovation then we'll see from Rabobank, or the most recent, what can you communicate about?
The things where I am working on today, but that's in how to integrate things within social media in the branches, in the physical branches. And you'll see that this summer what's happening there, but I think that's very challenging also to see, okay, what could be the role of, it also have to do, of course, with location and location-based, to combine those physical aspects and the virtual aspects. Augmented reality is
or Foursquares, potentially, anything like that, rewarding people for their check-ins or their visits. Or,
so that's really nice. Yeah.
What do you think of displaying data from a blog, for instance, at the branch when it's relevant?
Oh yeah. I think we discussed that today. For example, if you have the user-generated content, and at Rabobank, I think we don't do that yet to publish it on our website, but it will be a really nice next step to have to open and to be transparent about what the customers feel about our products, but also always also link to the independent comparison website where people always go to compare financial products. But to do it both, as you suggested, would be great. Yeah.
Perfect, yeah. Dank u veel.
Graag gedaan.
Thank you.